not. Doesn't seem so. There it goes.
Done on the other side.
Yeah, on YouTube I had to switch back to the title screen. You don't get the bouncy boxes on YouTube today.
Okay.
For some reason it wasn't working quite right, so I got it adjusted. What we're gonna do is tool. Hang out and tool with us.
All right. I'm just putting the veins on the leaves now. I've got a whole bunch of different kind of leaves, so I'm trying to make them all match the ones that I did on the other side.
The ones that are supposed to look the same.
Yeah.
You're trying to make them look the same?
Well, you won't see them both at the same time anyway, but...
Oh, I see what you mean. The one, the dealio over there.
Yeah, from the other side.
Gotcha. The front and or the back, depending on how they turn out.
Right. I believe this is going to be the top, but we'll see here in a little bit. We'll see how it comes out in the very end. Reserve judgment.
I can do that.
Okay, got those leaves.
Chevy gifting out subs this morning.
He did what?
Gave somebody a subscription. The Screaming Pig said that was his nickname in high school.
Screaming pig.
Tool. Brownbird says, hello. Denny sure got a lot done. I think you got done, you've been working on it again this morning.
Oh yeah.
I think last night before you left, you got done with all of your
I was done beveling, and I think
bar
I
grounding.
was about done with all the background, the bar grounding.
Yeah.
So I did this morning. I did all the thumbprints,
Leaf lining.
and leaf lining, and all the flowers. I finished all the flowers, other than the decorative cuts and a few odds and ends. In other words, I didn't finish anything yet, but
How about you sit that other piece just over here?
it's a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mean to tell you what to do,
That's a
but
fine idea, though. Fine idea.
if you just set them both the same way right next to each other,
Okay.
that'll make our peeping easier.
Those little leaves up there. Okay.
Here's what we're trying to achieve.
With a whole bunch of different stuff, you've got to kind of keep your mind on your business, or you'll forget what you've done.
That's what we're headed to.
I'm glad we're doing this in here instead of in the video room.
How come?
Because I would have been running back and forth from there to here getting different tools, because there's no way I could have remembered everything. Got all the leaves. Okay. flower buds or flower pods.
Flower pods. You move.
I guess that's what you would call them.
Hello from South Mississippi, says Frank.
Well, hello. How are things in South Mississippi?
Probably warm.
Good, I hope.
I went down around South Mississippi. I drove through Mobile.
That's Alabama, right? do
That
believe.
is, but to get there, I was getting ready to get to that part. I went through Jackson, stayed in Hattiesburg, and then went over through Mobile to get to Gulf Shores. And then when I came back through, I went through Meridian, Mississippi.
Yeah, no sense going the same way 2 times.
No, why? Would you do that?
You've already seen that part.
Yeah.
Ruin that antique. Throw down, lay off, throw down.
I think I'm just gonna do all the flowers. That won't take that long. But then I see all these flowers that I've got.
Yeah.
It takes a while. How many have I got? 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 13 flowers on this thing.
Omar from Algeria says hello.
Omar, how are you today?
We need to get him to be able to get into a virtual class sometime.
Yeah. Okay, I've done 13 flowers. Now let's do some flower buds. Forgot I have it here. I'll just use the same tool for flower buds. Start right here.
Where'd you go now? Keep wandering away.
Well, I can't help it. I got it. This is a long pattern. You need to follow me.
Oh, my bad.
You are bad. Bad in a good sort of way, I guess.
Just got some new veg tan Omar did, so you can practice some more carving.
All right. Keep at it, Omar.
Clear wood after about 2 hours if it's gross.
There's one hiding from me. Okay. I believe I've got all the flower buds. Now what do I have left? I think I'm ready for my mule's foot. Let's pretend that we are.
Ready for your mule's foot?
Do all the flowers first.
Morning, Spectrum.
Now we'll go back and do the leaves.
We have a basic, Denny Low Basic 8. That would probably be the best thing to get. Let me zoom out and find a link. $26. Not too shabby. They're sold out.
I think we've been waiting on one tool to fill that out.
I can ask Kendall.
I think it's the PB012 or 013 that we don't have.
Well, I don't have my computer to be able to look up that from here.
I missed one flower.
You didn't miss one flower. You just waited to do that one last.
That's right. That's right. Thank you for that
Vote of confidence.
vote of confidence. Yes. I think I've got all the leaves. Okay.
This one didn't. Did this one need mule foot there?
Yes, it does. I missed another flower.
No. You just wanted to see if I was paying attention.
That's right. I do my mule's foot back over here. Which one was it? That
That's
one.
sunflower.
Okay.
Let me check these up here.
Yeah, check my work. I've lost it again.
Well, just do this one right here.
Okay, that one
Yeah,
there.
just do that one.
And then I'll do the rest of them that I missed after that.
That's the only one I see. All right, now I think you're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna strop up my little swivel knife here.
Is this a commission case? Nope. It's for me. The commission's over.
Okay, I'm gonna do flowers first. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do crosscuts.
Almost says a lot of flowers. (665-408) has an issue. Go get it, Foxy.
Foxy was here last week, wasn't she?
Last week or the week before. Seems like ages ago. We miss her already. Nice. Rio, $1. That was a new item that just got made. You can't even see the pictures of it yet. I bet my quantity pricing fixes it in the cart. I also just changed it. Yeah, I told you to get it, but you didn't get it fast enough. Just wait for the item to update again in NetSuite, and then it'll change back to $1 until I'm able to change it in NetSuite. We'd probably also call a customer and be like, hey, you found our error. Well, nobody's answering me about anything. I can't find out about Denny's Basic 8. Did you guys get a pallet? No. We've had that capybara for a year. Kevin's just been hoarding it, and he was like, hey, how's that item selling on the website? And I said, what item on the website? He said, oh. It's super nice. It's probably the softest, like suede type of exotic. Yeah, Kevin and Caroline strike again. It's all she can do to keep him under control. I'm not going to put any items on her. It's all Kevin. Let's see, we're missing the 115-013.
Yeah, PB 013, I think is the actual tool
What's-
number.
What I wanted to do, make sure I did it right. Yeah, we'll go gather up some stuff. Sounds great.
Yeah, we had a vendor that reached out and had some deer, and Kevin said, get it. So it came in, and I said, Kevin, I have people online asking for it like crazy. Can I put it online? He said, okay. He said, it's going to go in a number, so don't just sell it all willy-nilly. Sell it underneath it. There is a basic 6 stamp as well. The basic 7 goes along with some of the novice class that you can find on our YouTube. So anyway, that deer, it says it's number 2, but it's actually really nice. Oh, sorry. I'm talking and not watching Denny. Like $30 a skin for deer.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
They're small, but they're really nice.
Yeah. I'd say that would be more the reason why it's number 2. It's just the size of them. But they're out on retail. I think we got 30 of them, so you can see how many's left online. Get them while you can, or don't get them at all.
Sound like you're selling peanuts at the ball game. Get them while you can.
Get your peanuts, yeah?
I did that one time.
Sold peanuts?
Yeah, I forget, peanuts or soda pop or something. Some guy said, hey, I got a good job for you. Duh.
Not that I even remember. Oh, 68-18 maybe?
Do that for my the belt rings.
Why is the picture gone from it? Goodness me. Dadgummit anyhow. Only 16 deer skin left available. Oh. think I deleted that deerskin picture the other day. Whoops. Oh, what's the order number, Foxy? Actually, I don't find it. I can probably find it.
Hi, Denny.
I love the bacon.
Oh, good.
We got to settle up on it. at
Good.
some point here
I'm glad
soon.
you liked it.
My wife loves it.
I've been pretty happy with it.
You know, most of the bacon you buy at the
15,
store,
9, 10.
they add water to it. You know, I guess it helps preserve it or something. That's what she likes about it. It's not watery like that.
Well, it also makes it way more, too.
True.
I mean, when you're selling it by the pound, you know.
True, true.
It's like those guys that used to collect cans off the side of the road and they'd fill them up full of pebbles and smash them down. I used to know
You
an old
sound
man.
like you know all
I
about
know
that.
an old man. Actually, I know an old man that he used to. He was a scrap guy and he would do salvage, and so every time he would take a car in, he would just run a garden hose in the interior for just as long as he could to get those seats just as wet as he could.
Oh, soak up that foam rubber. huh?
What are you doing, man?
That's pretty. I'm sorry.
No, you're all right.
I-
Just sneak
You're
up
also
on me.
live. So
Oh my
see you, Darcy.
I just want to make sure I had the right amount
You're good.
for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a guy that stopped in yesterday, didn't realize we were
All right.
on. He just started
Dean, Woody?
spewing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dean.
He came over and he
Dean,
just
you're on video. And he said, oh. And he said, no, you're not on camera, but you're on audio.
We can hear you though.
he hadn't said anything yet. He was just looking over your shoulder, and I said, "Do I need a mute for this conversation?" He
Yeah.
said, "That'd be ideal."
I was gonna say with Dean probably so.
15, 9, 10.
Well, I really like this. Are you gonna do a background?
Yeah, it's going to be just like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll be fairly identical. That's
Yeah.
why I got the other one here, so I can
Yeah. those-
hopefully do them the same.
He's hanging it up after August.
Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he?
Okay, I got a couple of those. When I was a kid,
Did you figure out how you were gonna do the hinges?
like this, we did.
Yeah. Look, I got it set up where they're going to make. Oh, and I'm going to do it just like you were talking about. Put a little piece on the inside.
that looks really good.
Yeah. But I think it'll work like that.
Very cool.
Where was I?
Sorry.
Oh, right here.
We're gonna enter this one.
I think so, if it turns out right.
Yeah. Yeah, you should.
I want to. Because I've never seen a guitar play case.
Right.
You know that?
Well, this is what the third one you've made since you've been here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third time's a charm. That's what I keep telling myself. And the other two are good, you know?
Oh,
They
yeah.
just,
Well, you know how it is. You just continue to refine what you're doing.
yeah.
Well, I didn't come over here to harass you, but I appreciate the fact you've let me do it. So
Well, thank you.
I'll leave it be.
All right, Rusty. Come back and harass anytime.
All right. Bring bacon.
Yeah, bring bacon.
Do you remember that the holster and busket arrow? Do you remember what date we said?
Yeah, it's December.
I was gonna change it.
December the 6th and 13th.
Oh, instead of back-to-back days, we're gonna do 2 weekends.
Well, it's on Saturday.
I know we had talked about.
Yeah, we're going to do 2 weekends because if they want to tool it, they're going to have to do it at home in between the 2 sessions. We'll cut all the parts the first day, and then they can take it home and tool it if they want to through the week.
Okay.
And and then the next Saturday we'll put things together.
All right, now I got. This class will consist of 2 all-day sessions on Saturday, 9 to 5. Herman oak leather will be provided. Holster type of Western style, characterized by its low slung position on the belt.
And say, if you have a preference, bring your own piece. Bring your own hole puncher.
Yeah, hole puncher. All right. Oops. Darcy just coming in here bebopping around. Let me click the eyeball on that one. Save that. Yeah. Just so you know, Foxy, there is a new blue coming and a restock of that blue. There'll be a navy blue, which I find to be prettier than the blue, and then we'll do a restock on the blue. Then you had a question from Bradley Bailey. Says, what made you get into leather work? So I told my umpire story yesterday, so now it's up to you to tell your leather story. Which also, we should take that typed out thing that you got. You know what I'm...
That
and
what?
The typed out thing that you had. We should put it on the website that has a...
Oh, we could. Done my bio,
Yeah.
because I had to do that for the...
Yeah, we'll put you
Stolen
as the
deal.
only staff on there. Just SLC staff, and then it'll just be Denny Lowe, and then we'll just tell about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, am I supposed to tell my story now?
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
All right. When I was about 9 or 10 years old, my uncle in Mount Vernon, Missouri, which is right down the road here, he had mules and horses and stuff, and he had a small harness shop at his house. I need to qualify this. He worked at the state sanatorium, which was the chest hospital for tuberculosis patients, and they would keep these patients in there for 2 or 3 years sometimes, till they got over this disease. And so he was a male nurse, and he was kind of in charge of keeping these people occupied. So he started teaching them leathercraft, and so that's how he got into it. And one time I was at my grandparents' house, which was in Ash Grove, which is a little rural community, and they lived on a farm, and it was across the Sauk River, and you had to cross a low water bridge and go up a hill, and you got to their house, and that's where the road ended. So if you got to their house, you either came to see them or you were lost. But okay, he made me a belt, and I was at their house, and it came a big rain, and water was up over this low water bridge, so you couldn't drive across it. But he was there down at the bottom of the hill, and I remember he honked, and we all walked down the hill, down this gravel road, and there he was on the other side of the river, and he had this belt he was holding up, and he put on his hip boots and waded across this roaring river that was just, it was getting it across this bridge. But he was up to the top of his boots, I remember. And he came over and he gave me that belt, and it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. I thought, man, I got to learn how to do this, you know.
Yeah.
I was 9 or 10 years old. But eventually, I was probably 12 or 13, and I started talking my dad into taking me to we lived in Arvada, which is just outside of Denver. And I talked him into taking me to the Tandy store, which is over on Sheridan Avenue in Denver, Colorado.
That's a pretty good place for it.
Yeah, and he would take me over there every once in a while, and I'd buy a kit or some tools or a piece of leather or whatever I thought I needed, and I just piddled around with it all the way through high school and into adulthood. And but I never had any training whatsoever. But I was working for an oil field company in Grand Junction, Colorado, and got laid off. And I was just wondering what I was going to do. I was just laying on this living room floor because I'd just bought a house and a little piece of ground and had horses and a little kid and a wife, and I was beating my head against the carpet on the living room floor, I remember, and I said, hey, there's a saddle shop in town. I'm going to go over there and ask him for a job.
Where was this at?
This was in Grand Junction,
Grand
Colorado.
Junction.
And the saddle maker's name was Bob McRae, and he was a very fine saddle maker. He'd apprenticed at well, I forget where he'd apprenticed, but anyway, he was a good saddle maker. And I told him, I said, hey, I'm on unemployment, so you don't hardly have to pay me at all. And his eyes got real big, and he said, okay, when can you start?
Yeah.
So I worked for him. He paid me a little bit, but I worked for him for quite a while, and finally he said, I'm going to retire. And my grandfather had just passed away and left me a few bucks, not very much. But I said, Bob, I said, why don't you sell me your shop? And he said, okay. Well, I didn't have enough money to buy his whole shop, but I bought a little bit of it, mostly scraps and stuff, and he consigned the rest of it to me. So, and he rented me a place over on North Avenue in Grand Junction, a place that he had owned. And I hung my shingle out there called Diamond Saddle Company. His was Diamond Stock Saddle Company. So I opened up as just Diamond Saddle Company. And shoot, I got busy right away. Started selling a few saddles, and you know, he taught me what I knew, and it just kind of blossomed from there. But it didn't take me long to go broke. So from there I moved to back here to Missouri. My dad still had the old family farm, and I moved back here on the farm and opened my shop up at PFI, which is a big Western store here in town.
Yep.
And I was there for about 18 years. And
It's now Cavender's.
it's now Cavender's. Yeah, it's not the same thing. But we made 3 moves while I was there. We moved from the original store to the new store, and then back to the old store, and then back to the new store.
The old store was on Chestnut, wasn't it?
Chestnut,
Out on West.
Chestnut and College is about where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit further,
Yeah.
further west than that.
Yeah.
The building's still there.
Yeah, the building's there. I don't know what they use it for. It was connected with a bank or something, I think, for a
Yeah.
while. But anyway, I worked there for about 18 years, and then my wife's daughter and her husband had moved to the Sheridan, Wyoming area, and I thought the light went on in my head, and we were going to take a vacation and see them, so I just loaded up a couple of saddles I'd built, and we went to Wyoming and visited with them. And I stopped in and saw Don Butler at his custom cowboy shop there
Yeah.
in Sheridan. And I was talking to him, and I said, Bob, I said, is there any call for a saddle maker around here? And he said, well, I'd hire you, but his shop was about as big as from here to there.
Yeah.
You
About
know,
as big as
and he
16
said,
foot long.
he said, I've got a kid that helps me, so I really don't have room for a saddle maker, but I know a guy in Cody And he called Keith Seidel, and so Keith said, "Yeah, send him over." So the next day we drove. It was about 200 miles, I think, from Sheridan to Cody.
Well, Keith is still doing saddles. Is the Cowboy shop still there in Sheridan?
No, Don Butler passed away about 5 or 6 years
Yeah.
ago. I think his store is still there.
Yeah.
And probably someone's running it. But anyway, I worked for Keith for a while, and then my then wife decided she missed her folks, and we moved back here to Missouri.
Yeah.
You know, and then for some reason, I did a few things at the old farm. You know, I had a shop there, so I was always in and out at Springfield. And I saw Kevin one day, and I said, "How's it going, Kevin?" And he said, "Oh, his famous words: I'm busier than a gopher in soft dirt." You know. And I said, "Well, you need me here." And he said, "Well, when can you start?" And I've been here ever since. That was 13 years ago now.
Yeah.
Going on 13.
Yeah. We should take that story and put it on the Denny Low Basic 8 and just be like about the craftsman.
Yeah. But it's been a pretty nice journey, you know.
There's some other stuff in between that in the story that you wrote, and a little more detail in it.
Yeah.
I think people get a kick out of reading it on the website.
Sure. I've got it. I'll give it to you.
I know, I got it too, probably.
Oh, you've got it. Okay.
Well, I mean, wasn't Kindle typing up another version?
I had to do a short one for the IFOLG show. You know, when you're instructor class, they want you to put a short bio in for their intro to you.
You tell them you're not interested in short bio? You want to do a long bio?
A long bio? No, I didn't tell them that at all. I can spew it out of my mouth, but writing it down is a different story.
Yeah.
All right, got flowers. Let's do swirls next. When I've got a project with this much different stuff in it, I try to pick one structure and do it all the way through, and then pick the next structure and do it all the way through. That way I can kind of keep track of myself.
So when you got to your deco cuts, you did your cross cuts on all the kind of converging lines on your vein work.
Yeah, that's something a lot of times I'll use a big mule's foot there, but I just used cross cuts with a swivel knife this time. But I did that, and then I just started doing my decorative cuts, you know, and I started with the flowers. That's where I usually start. And now I've got some swirls in here, so I'm going to do my cuts on them.
Anyway, from Arif & Sons, which is the Waxy Crunch Buffalo. The UPS is here.
Well, I'm glad they let us know.
Yeah. It must not be the same guy, because that guy usually honks all the way down the strip.
Yeah.
But I think there's a purple that's coming. A leaf green that's coming. We just did the purple and the pink and a brown in the Waxy Crunch. There's a leaf green coming, an orange coming. That may be it for the Waxy Crunch. And then the Aurora hand hot wax pull up. I think we're getting like 4 new colors of that. Which will be a purple, a pink, a green color. I'm trying to get them to get me a yellow, but I think they need to start with a canary yellow, and then when they finish it last, it darkens up, and it would be perfect. Waxy Crunch is a water buffalo. Hold please. If you go to Springfield Leather and you click on the front page or on the new items. Whoops. And see, Foxy must have been on the page already. There he is. Beep beep, beep beep, beep beep.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to work the horn as well as that other guy.
Yeah. But it's a good one. Like tote bags are great for it. Guitar straps. We got it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no, 8 colors. Adding 2 more, so that'll be a total of 10. You can see where it started out. The swatch ring only has a picture of 4. Now we got pink, lavender, brown, tan, oxblood, emerald green, blue, and black gray. So we're going to add a navy blue, Denny, and we're going to add a leaf green, which is an outstanding color. It's, you know how
leaf
Liz likes
green?
green, huh?
Is it like emerald green type?
No, the leaf green. No, we already have the emerald green. The leaf green is going to be like a really bright green, close to like the pull-up kind of color of the
Very
the
nice.
Mentos bottle.
The Mentos bottle?
Yeah.
I found a few things here that I forgot.
I think I have a side of it in the other room. Are you gonna work right in that area?
Yeah, for a minute.
Let me go see if I can go get the
Oh.
other colors of Waxy Crunch.
Okay, I'll make it a point to stay here.
It's perfect for the ounce of hand for bags. I've been thinking about getting 5 or 6 sides. Let me go get the other colors. It'll probably be 2 months before they get here because Arif & Sons is in India. I think is where their tannery is. I think it's two brothers now. I think the dad passed away.
I forgot some stuff with my mule's foot on. I have to go back and pick that up. Got several things there with my mule's foot.
Uh-oh. Sorry to point those out to you. We're alive on air.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I just didn't want you to say anything you would regret.
Alright, now do I have it all? Maybe. I'll leave it here. Alright. Well, I forgot some leaves.
The Jack Glaze is Waxy Crunch. Airfinsons don't really have a name for it that I have found. So I think just OA. Oh, really? Maybe can you send me a piece of it? Because maybe it is different. Who'd you get it from? Did you get it from OA? Good morning, Denny. I'm so excited that you're doing a guitar case. I hope I can follow your videos and complete one for my son and myself. Love your work.
All right, thank you so much. Glad to have you.
How did you get it from me? Was it an odd lot thing? Did it have a label on it? What's happening, Foxy? I think she's just making stuff up now. Some scrap that we sent had a label on it. Interesting. Well, I know another supplier calls one Jack Glazed. So if it had a sticker on it, maybe that'll be the next line I add. I was off a little bit. Not quite the Mentos color. A little more yellow.
Pretty though.
Yeah, all four of those colors are pretty. We've almost made it to normal streaming time.
Good morning, gentlemen.
We're live on air, Rick.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Okay, I was wanting to borrow y'all's technological expertise.
Okay.
I want to finish a couple of belts.
Okay.
And I was using the coconut gum
Yeah.
on it. I got the black and the standard.
I'd use the black on the black and the other one on the other one. But on the veg belt, you can just use gum trag on it.
Okay, I couldn't find gum trag, so I wasn't sure where it was hiding out.
You see that? Also, on your, let me see your belt. Your veg belt. So this isn't finished. You may talk to Andy and Ryan about antiquing it. You know,
Okay.
make it pop a little bit more.
Sounds good.
And then the gum trag is that blue tub that's next to the sander.
Okay,
Yeah, and there's a little sponge on it. Just take the lid off, dip the sponge in it.
thank you.
Yep. Thursdays at 2 p.m. Central.
What's going on there?
That's when live shopping is. Except for this next week, it'll be at noon. Noon to 4. Usually it's about 2 to 4. On Twitch. You can find it on Facebook too, but Facebook kind of sucks. Why are you scribbling now? That was the new waxy crunch colors that are coming. Foxy. And everybody else that was paying attention.
I'm just adding a little texture to this.
Yeah, there's still people that are on Facebook, but it's not the best streaming platform. See ya, Foxy. Off to work she goes. But that last finishing, some people don't like the yellow because it muddies it up some. It don't bother me none. I think it's pretty okay.
Okay.
Liz don't care that we're on air either. She's just gonna come through talking on her phone.
Hey guys! I meant to come in so I could say hi. Are you still tooling?
Still tooling.
Oh, look at you go.
I'm getting there though.
Did you show them how you lashed the box together?
No, but I'm going to here in a minute because
We
they're
still got
gonna
an hour left.
You stitched
Yeah.
his mouth closed?
Yeah, I stitched his mouth closed. In a little bit, as soon as I finish these
She looks good though.
finish cuts,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually cement this to the bottom.
Oh.
So, and I will talk about what I did.
Yeah,
over there.
it looks like it molded up real good.
It did. It did. I was surprised everything fit exactly.
Look at you go.
That's what
The
happens
spearmint's
when-
going good.
Spearmint's all right.
All right, I'm going back to gathering.
William said the time lapse of YouTube made the live shopping a problem. I just made the YouTube be behind so that you couldn't, not one stream was in front of the other. Or that it wasn't too far ahead. Because then people would watch whatever platform was the furthest ahead and they were commenting on that. And then our sheet was getting all weird and had, people would get like 3 estimates because they'd shop on 3 different platforms. Wow, Tony, that's crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm hungry.
Is that your middle name? I think?
I don't know what the deal has been. I've been away the last this week. Just been super hungry. Knocking your tools over.
That's what they get for sitting there.
Yeah. That'll
That'll
show them.
That'll teach you.
No, no tapeworm. I'm just a grown boy.
I think we all have some sort of parasite, though. Yours probably is a tapeworm, Tony.
It could be. I was hungry when I went to bed last night. I think I could have had another helping of dinner. Or maybe some ice cream with a stack of chocolate cookies. Chocolate chip cookies.
Whole stack, huh?
Yeah. What's your favorite Oreo? You like Oreos?
I do. My wife hates them.
Yeah.
Just regular. I like just regular.
Just the regular one?
Yeah. Of course, I'll eat any of them, but...
Yeah. Not double stuffed regular or...
Oh, I like those,
Yeah.
I don't eat them very often because she, like I said, she doesn't like them. Plus, she's diabetic, and
Oh,
if I'm not careful, I will be one of these days.
yeah. I like the vanilla ones, the blonde Oreos.
Oh, yeah?
They got the cream colored on the outside,
Uh-huh.
and then still just the same filling. Oh, soak them babies in milk.
Swirl, I forgot.
Mm. William's working on a binder for his granddaughter at the moment.
I think. William, I believe you told me about that when you were in last.
I'm experimenting with painting as well as tooling and stamping. I'll bring it in and show y'all on Wednesday. He's taking Ryan's class.
All right.
Got classes all next week. for those of you who can come in person, and if you can't, then we don't have any classes for you. We just have live shopping for you on Thursday at noon.
You guys that can't come in need to move a little closer.
Yeah. Or maybe we can just go be sent out.
Yeah,
I think we'd make a pretty good team on the road, Denny.
I do too. Well, there's a possibility we're going to Wisconsin anyway.
What are you looking for?
Can you use the belt sander?
Sure, you're good.
Too loud?
No, you're good. Yeah. Rick was trying to give me some sign language. I couldn't read it.
Well, I've still got that whole other side to do. I was getting excited there for a minute.
About the basket weaving.
No, we're gonna go to the other table. And I'm gonna cement this other one on the bottom of the case.
Oh, you like this one better for the top? That you're
I
working
think
on?
so. It feels a bit heavier.
Yeah.
A lot of leather here, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna call that good for now. I'll come back to it and make sure I've got everything else, and I'll do the basket weaving off camera, hopefully.
What's your plan now?
Now, let's go to the other
Well,
table.
do you need to go to the bathroom or anything?
I could.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I have some rearranging that needs to take place before I can just go over to the other table. Let's see. You guys just look at this pattern that Denny has the flowers on. Gotta mute the microphone for a second. Hopefully nothing dies when I unplug this. Everybody still there in the live? Hold on, don't do anything yet.
I'm not. I'm just making sure I'm making sure.
Alright. Seems like everybody's still there. Didn't lose anybody. So those battery backups are pretty good. Gotta find that cable. Mentos down. Now we can just see you chilling over at your seat.
Here I am, drinking coffee and contemplating the problems of the universe.
Let me switch lenses on that camera. I think I may call it a day after this video.
You think so?
Thinking about it. All right,
Ready?
let's get on with it.
Okay. First off, when we left the other day, I was gonna put these two parts, top and the bottom, together, and I was gonna put some tape on them and then wet it down and kind of mold it, but the tape wasn't gonna work, so I just kind of used a curved needle and put some Frankenstein stitches in these all the way around,
Some Frankenstein stitches.
and then wet it down and made sure everything fit right, and everything's pretty good right now.
It molded up really nice.
Yeah, yeah. And since, you know, the length is the same on both pieces, top and bottom, so everything, I was hoping everything would fit right, and it does. Now, the next problem is making sure that I cement this on in the right place. So what I'm gonna do, see, I already lost that.
What were you thinking about you, Michael? We just need Michael to make his way down here. I don't know what we'd do then. You just have your outside line that's kind of around there.
Yeah. And see, since we've got a border here, I want it to be pretty close on each side, otherwise it'll be obvious that I've missed. So what I'm gonna do, glue this back down first. And that's pretty good just where it is, so let me get some more dead weight. Hopefully that won't move. Now I'm going to cement this and this and see what happens.
Just kind of glue it as it goes down.
Yeah. I do need to get myself a new glue brush.
Is there a VA nursing home in Springfield?
A what?
A VA nursing home?
Not in Springfield, I don't think. There's one in
Joplin?
Neosho.
Neosho?
Yeah. A friend of ours was there.
Who?
A friend of ours.
Oh.
Vietnam vet.
Yeah, Michael's in a bad way. He said he can't move. My only usable arm besides two fingers.
Oh boy. Well, Michael, why don't you just move in here and you can live here in the back of the shop?
There you go. Or just push him around.
Yeah. We'll take care of it.
laundromat in 1989 that's left behind the dryers.
Well, whatever it takes, you know.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call that pretty good. Now we'll glue another little section.
All right.
I'm afraid if I tried to glue this whole thing at once and just lay it down,
Yeah.
I would be off. I might be off anyway, who knows? We'll find out.
Can't quite see where you're at. Now I can see where you're at. Did I say I was hungry yet? Anderson must be gathering.
Alright, let's tack this up a little bit. You like it?
Makes me hungry.
Let's say that's good enough. Okay, now I'm going to carefully match these edges as they come down. Okay. Section number 2 is cemented.
Rick, are you playing Daddy Warbucks? Is that who you are?
No,
Who are you?
I am, I'm cop, I'm Lieutenant Ward,
Lieutenant Ward,
17th Precinct.
17th
That's your
Precinct.
dog, ma'am? Saw him running around the other day, looked like a stray. I'm also Justice Brandeis, and I'm getting ready to perform the adoption when I get interrupted by the evil fake parents.
Yeah.
I'm also a servant. Problem with being a servant is I have to do a couple of dance routines.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and my knees were not ready for all the rehearsal to do a dance routine and get good at it.
Yeah. When September what? 12th?
Starts the 12th, goes to the 22nd, 3 weekends.
Just on the weekends?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
I think there'll be 2 Thursdays in there, second 2 Thursdays.
Don't forget the ventilation. Yeah, there's a fan blowing right now. It's a fan from the air conditioning.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Easy. Do we not have Kydex on our website? Oh. You use the .8, right, Kydex?
Yes.
.08. Jim Jenkins asked, what's the stiff material that we use? Kydex, .08. There's your link.
All right. Now I've got all these edges sticking up, so what I'm gonna do now is wet the whole thing. Wet the whole thing, but I'm gonna make sure I get this outside edge good and wet because I'm gonna try and mold it down now.
You got shorts on there, Stacey. Did you learn any new gang sign? No? What's too nice?
Watching video, act like he did that perfection by hand. No way.
Bert is saying, look at all of that surfaces carved. The front, this is the back side of it. Denny hasn't quite got finished with the front side of it, but it's going to be the same thing carved again for the front.
Yes.
That was what we worked on before. It's only this far along. Here, don't get this wet. You're going to need some oxalic acid on this one.
On all of it, but I'm not gonna do it until the very end here. shape this today, and then I'll cement it down to the edge after it's dried. But
Yeah.
I want it to be kind of shaped today.
Who's playing Daddy Warbucks, Rick?
I do not know the gentleman's name, but he's as tall as I am, so it's nice to not be the only tall person in the cast.
There you go. You guys can stand next to each other for the picture
Yeah,
or for curtain calls.
yeah, and the lady who's playing Miss Hannigan, y'all, if you go see the show, you will love her. She's hilarious.
Who's she?
I do not know her, but she's the Carol Burnett character if you ever saw the 82
Yeah.
version. She's
How come we got a pucker there? What's happening?
So I haven't got it
Oh,
stuck
sorry.
down, I guess.
Yep. Jim, I sent you the link for the 2x4 sheet of Kydex .08. That was what that link was, if you saw that right above you. It's a link to it right on our website. That would be an interesting take. Michael said it might be cool. What if you did? We should do that sometime, like in front and the back of something, and where you draw flowers, and then you basket weave the out part of it, and then on the other piece, you basket weave where the flowers are at, and then put flowers where the basket weave was on the other side.
Yeah,
Just make it a
yeah, a
Opposites.
reverse mirror,
yeah. That's what I say every morning when I look in the mirror.
reverse this
Yeah.
thing.
How do we reverse this? What have I done?
A little bit short here on the front, but that's life.
Bert is from France. Where Bert's from? Bertrand. 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 I don't know how to say that in French. William just said he got done doing Annie in Nevada. He was in the pit orchestra in the Woodwinds. Well, nice to have you here. I'm just going to call you Bert. My little brother lives in Europe, in Berlin. Not in the military, but still in Berlin. So he's closer to Bert than I am, since Bert's in France.
All right, this is going to work out all right, you guys. I've got a little ghost line there that'll probably show up.
He has family in Hamburg. He said Bert is okay.
That really tight inside part there. I
Just not wanting to lay
gave
quite right.
it a little snip
Relief.
to kind of relieve it a little bit. There we go.
And that's not going to be seen anyway.
No, there's going to be a gusset all the way around this to cover up this edge. But that's the name of that tune, you guys.
Bert used to leathercraft for fun. You still can do it if you'd like to for fun.
Yeah. Cool, huh? What do you think?
Loving every minute of it. I think it's going to look awesome. Isabella's going to love it. For her Alvarez.
You need to buy her a Martin or a Taylor or something.
That her Alvarez is a good. It's a nice
guitar.
sounding car,
Is it?
sounding guitar. Yeah, I think she ended up getting the last one that was available in Missouri. Amanda's dad got it for her. It's a nice guitar. We do have a Martin she can play too.
Oh.
Hand stitching hurts his joints. Well, we need to figure out how to get you a leather sewing machine. They have those. Those probably gonna need to be sharpened.
Oh, that's all right. That was pre-split.
There's those hand sewing machines too. Those manual ones that you can just rotate the wheel on.
Oh yeah, the Boss.
Yeah, is that Tandy's? Or
I don't.
Beavers?
They might sell it, but
Yeah.
it's a company all its own. We used to sell Boss machines here.
Yeah. I know Terry was working on a no stitching purse,
Yeah,
and then you got a no stitching bag.
yeah, it's all lace. No hand stitching involved whatsoever.
But I'm sure hand lacing might hurt your hand too. But there's some creative ways to get around not having to hand stitch. I'm sure tooling leather might hurt your hands too.
All right, let's call this for the day.
Is this what you used to do, Bert? That's quite a selection. Look at this picture here, Denny.
Bert's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I can't read what he said up here, but December 19th of 2021.
Pretty nice.
The Boss is exclusive to Titman.
To what?
Candy has a
Titman?
knockoff called the Cowboy. Well, Cowboy Bob is another, would be like Leather Machine Co. Then there's Cowboy Bob and what's that other company? Artisan.
Yeah.
As often as it dries, how often do you have to work the edges?
I'm pretty much done. They're about the way they're going to be. I'm stretching this a little bit because I ended up a little bit short at this end. Yeah, it's just about right. Yeah, it's good enough right now.
Oh wow.
So after it dries, I'll turn it over and spread cement on the inside of that edge and stick it down.
Yeah, we got some other stuff at Bert's here to look at. Look at this little side bag,
Oh yeah.
like a phoenix.
And he's a hand stitcher.
Well, he did. He said it's stitching his it hurts his hands now.
Well, he does too much stitching.
do less stitching.
Yeah, do less, Bert.
All right, Denny Lowe. We about made it 2 hours today.
Yep.
I'm not sure really what's going to happen on Wednesday yet. Because we got classes that are being taught, so I'm not sure if we're not doing tutorials on Wednesday and Friday next week or what's going to be the deal.
Yeah. Well, when we come back, this will all be cemented down. This edge will be. And that other piece that I was tooling on today will be finished tooling.
Yeah.
I might have it stuck on and glued down
It's
too,
just
so
gonna be
we
the-
can.
You're
so-
gonna do the same thing that we
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
did.
do exactly the same thing I just now did. But that way we can start building our gussets. Maybe I can have time to,
Yeah, it's nice to meet you, Bert. We're here on Wednesdays, Bert, and we're here on Fridays doing the crafting videos at 11 a.m. our time. So whatever this hour block is for you, right now it's 11:47 a.m. for us. We usually go from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. So if you want to check back in, feel free. Like seeing some of your leather work, and we'll let you know. I'll have make sure that Justin posts we're streaming on Wednesday or no Wednesday and Friday stream next week because of the leather crafting in the store that we're going to be doing. So, all right. Say bye, Denny.
bye Denny, see you guys whenever.
The next time.
Yeah, come back.